What does it mean to be cruel? And what exactly makes an act indecent? These are questions that have puzzled philosophers, psychologists, and ethicists for centuries. Today we delve into the complex world of cruelty and indecency, exploring their meanings, implications, and the societal responses they provoke. Consider the case of John, who was once a high-ranking executive in a prominent corporation. He was known for his ruthless business strategies and lack of empathy towards his employees. He fired people without a second thought, and often made them work overtime without proper compensation. This, in many eyes, was a clear manifestation of cruelty. On the other hand, we have Linda, a well-known comedian. Linda used humor that was often offensive and disrespectful, crossing lines that many felt she shouldn't. Her jokes were aimed at vulnerable communities, and she didn't shy away from making fun of serious issues. This was seen by many as a form of indecency. In both these instances, John and Linda faced backlash for their actions. John was eventually fired from his position, and Linda lost a significant portion of her audience. But why did society react in such a manner? The answer lies in our inherent human tendency to empathize and to strive for fairness. Cruelty, by its very nature, involves inflicting suffering on others, and indecency, in many contexts, involves disrespecting or devaluing others. Both these behaviors go against our innate sense of justice and respect for fellow human beings. We also examined the case of a small town where residents took a stand against a factory that was polluting their environment. The factory was causing harm to the health and well-being of the people and the ecosystem. The residents saw this as an act of cruelty and indecency, and they rallied together to fight against it. This case study demonstrates how cruelty and indecency can manifest in systemic ways, and how collective action can serve as an effective counterforce. In summary, cruelty and indecency, while complex and multifaceted, are generally characterized by a lack of empathy and respect for others. They can manifest in various forms, from individual actions to systemic practices. Society often responds to these behaviors with backlash, driven by our inherent sense of empathy and justice. However, it's important to note that perceptions of cruelty and indecency can vary across cultures and individuals. What one person sees as cruel or indecent, another might view differently. This complexity makes it all the more important to foster open dialogues and understanding about these issues. Ultimately, in navigating the complex terrain of cruelty and indecency, empathy, respect, and open dialogue stand as our guiding lights. As we continue to grapple with these issues, let us remember the power of our collective action in promoting a more empathetic and respectful world.